Shadowhunter's actually looking pretty good in tier 4 though. So they're going with a 2 cycle. They're doing a 2 AS cycle and then untransforming after that. It does kind of suck though that their awakening skill doesn't get reset with demonic when they go into demonization, but Shadowhunter looking good in T3. I don't know that one. So basically, now that they changed it, so you only need 60 to stack up the Z skill, or the X skill. You throw in the X skill with your 2 cycles, and you just untransform. A lot of classes are unhappy at how they changed in T4. I'm sure a certain number are. Interesting. He doesn't open up with A or S. Oh. Rest in pepperonis. This guy? What about this guy, Teru? Do you see his bracelet? No, I haven't. Is it crazy? Wait, how did he get... Oh, it's because he did... That's a cool change, right? This is actually a really cool change. I didn't realize how strong this is until right now. So, if you take a look at this, right? He throws in his S. He throws in his 8, right? He got knocked up, whatever. Yeah, unfortunate. But what ends up happening is this cutscene untransforms him, and it gives him most of his meter back, so that when he gets his shit again, like real quick, he gets his A and S skill back instantly. It's kind of actually really insane. Yo, Mac Turkey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I mean, they've had this change. We have this change in the game right now. We have this in the game right now. But I just never noticed like how great it would be for a game like Daymine. 650 will nerf that now. It's Link? Yeah, sure. He is bumping. I mean, I think right now, right? If you're talking about classes that are really good value, I still think Shadowhunter is going to be one of the best values for tier 4. Now, people are like, oh, they are no longer a 2-gem class, right? But they actually are, because you can just move other tier 4 gems from another class onto Shadowhunter, and it'll just get the AP buff. All you need is just the 2 gems, your damage and your cooldown gem for your skill, your demonic skill. Then the rest of the gems, you can just use stuff from other classes. That Esther weapon damage? Let me look him up, right? Let me look him up. So, he does not have Esther weapon. He's got a 20 relic weapon. Honestly, his like elixirs aren't even 5/5s, all 5/5s, right? So he could grow there. He's running master. Interesting. His bracelet though, I hear it's crazy, right? 120 spec. No crit though. Precise circulate. Isn't that crazy? I don't think it's that crazy. Precise is greater than crit. Oh, that's why you run master? I see. I mean, I wouldn't say his bracelet is crazy, but it's fine. No, this is not This is not fervor. It's not fervor. This is like rush. After using a movement skill, you gain swiftness. No, he only has 2 damage rolls. He has precise cycle. So he's precise circulate. It's not that crazy. He doesn't have a crit stat on it, and I guess maybe precise is better, but it's kind of like as though he had crit. It does kind of make up for it, but in reality, it's really just a 1-line bracelet. In terms of like accessories, they're fine. They're decent. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say he's rocking modest gear, right? He's not rocking modest gear. He's rocking good gear. And he's got 10s, and he's 1700, 20 everything with all ancients. Actually, no, not 20 everything. He's 20 weapon, but 18, 18, 18, 17, 17. But then he has like 20 trans on everything. So he's rocking decent gear. He's got a 10-8 stone, which is, oh my god, he's a fucking 10-8 stone. Holy shit. Man, has a fucking 10-8 stone. Wow. But I mean, I guess 10-8 is 10 is the same as 10-7 though. So it's like, I mean, but 10-7 is still really damn good. Holy shit. And books wise, he only has Relic on Raid Captain and Hitmaster. But yeah, Transform. The thing is, like, Transform is it's gonna be the same as before, right? The Transform classes are gonna be a lot stronger at the beginning, but then as the game goes on and everybody starts getting full 10s, the value of the Transform class is gonna start dropping by quite a bit. But having said that, he is bumping. He is definitely pumping. So I would expect that the transform classes are going to get a little bit worse as tier 4 progresses. This man is being a criminal with the goddamn sword, though. That shit is dead already. Holy. Wait, what was that skill that he did earlier? Sorry. What was that skill he did earlier? That skill. Was that the T skill or what was it? Wait. Oh, that's his X skill. That's his X skill. That's his X skill. Yeah, that's a new identity surge. Exactly. It's pretty. I mean, it's not really surge. It does basically the same damage as S skill, but it's nice because Shadowhunter only has really 3 big damage skills. I guess, yeah, 3 big damage skills. 2 technically if you're not counting the R skill with the transform. So adding another one is really good. Yeah, RAS. But I think the R seal is going to be getting less. It's going to be a smaller piece of the pie because Shadowhunters are going to, at least at the moment, they're doing 2 cycle A and S and then untransforming. They're doing double cycle AS and then untransforming. 2 cycle? Yeah, because X doesn't come back. You only get 1 X per transform. So if they do double cycle, right? He did 2 cycles right here. And then he untransforms. And then he goes back in. You can watch it closely right here again, right? This is his first cycle. So AS. Gets his stacks. Uses X skill. Well, it got kind of interrupted. But he's probably gonna do it unless his T skill is up. He might wait for his T skill. So AS untransform. See? It's only 2 cycle now. What our Legacy Scouter is? I don't know. I haven't seen much Legacy Scouter, to be honest. I feel like double cycle makes Shadowhunter even like more simple to play. Because you don't have to worry about squeezing out like your A and S like as like perfectly as you did before. Am I bringing my Shadowhunter up? If I can, but at the moment I'm saving everything for my Striker. Because I want to get my Striker to... I want to get my Striker to 68 A1 for Egg Gear hard. Why is he not using Quick Beam? I don't think that the meta in Tier 4 was ever Quick Beam. Because I remember looking this up a while back when I first started playing Shadowhunter, and people were telling me here to use Quick Beam. And personally, I don't like Quick Beam to begin with, so I never took it. But I was like looking at the Shadowhunters in KR, and there were only a handful of people that used Quick Beam. Most people did not. He's got like an interesting like preference, because he uses a different tripod for Decimate. And he also uses a different tripod for his mobility skill. He doesn't use the double mobility skill. He uses the long range one, the single long range. That T skill is so cool though. That T skill is so cool. I love the T skill. I wonder if the T skill is a teleport. And what I mean by that is like, you know how like in this game, a lot of times when you use like for example, the A skill for Shadowhunter when he jumps in the air, or like anything that like moves you forward, you can get knocked out of it in the middle. Or like get hurt in the middle, like in between point A and point B. I wonder if it's a teleport in the sense like a blink where you don't get hit in the middle. Sheesh! Wait, why is he using his awakening on this shit? Oh okay. It came out of it. Yeah. Look at that awakening. Yeah, it's like Vladimir's skills. Sheesh. Big bussing right here. Big busser. 37. 10%.